Stats and Analysis Thursday, February 20th, guys. 2-0 to start the week. Yesterday we had a big winner. Big time winner with Missouri, guys. They started the game on fire. They never looked back. And they played probably the best game of the season to give us a huge victory, guys. Everybody was on Alabama. Everybody thought that they wouldn't lose 2 games in a row. And here they are, guys. Every team goes through a funk. Look at Auburn, look at Tennessee, look at Kentucky. Look at the best of the best, guys. There's points where they lose a couple games in a row. It's life. It's part of the game, guys. Will they not win the national championship because of this? Who knows? They're still a great team, and I'd honestly buy their stock low right now after losing 2 games in a row because they're a great team, guys. But again, every team goes through a bad little run. And today we're going to make it 3-0, guys. Got a big winner lined up. College basketball is hot, and that's what we're going to stick with. And today, again, guys, if you guys are winning, learning, growing, if you guys won yesterday instead of losing and you thought you were going to take Alabama until you watched the show, share the show, guys. Share the show with a couple buddies that do the same thing, guys, because today we're going to go 3-0, and we're going to continue investing, not gambling. So let's get right to it, guys. I'm going to cover a couple games today, guys. So you're probably going to want to watch this video again because I'm going to go a little bit fast to give you guys a lot of information, but I am going to give you guys the play for today here in this video. Now, first game I am looking at for today, one that does not stand out. NBA is back, but I'm sticking to college basketball, and it's Charleston at Northeastern, guys. This line opened up at -1.5 in favor of Charleston in Northeastern, right? Since then, the line's gone down to -1, give or take, with money and support right now going to Charleston, guys. Money and support right now is going to Charleston, specifically on the money line. On the money line, they're attracting 74% of the bets and 87% of the handle. On the spread, you're seeing more 50-50, but sharper action going to Northeastern, guys. Now, Northeastern, 15-12 record, 7-4 at home. Charleston, 20-7 record, 6-4 away. These two faced off January 18th in Charleston, guys. A game that Charleston won by 2 points. When you look into this game, guys, you see one thing stands out, and it's the fact that one of the players for Charleston, Tavares, had 32 points. He had his best game of the season, shot 8 for 9 from threes, best game of the season. Is that going to happen again today in Northeastern? Probably not, guys, and that's a big factor as to why they won. Now let's look at the stats that matter, guys. First and foremost, no injuries as of now pending, and the stats that matter, guys, do give us the edge to Northeastern by a little bit, guys. Turnover and offensive rebounding right now over the last 3 games, these guys are pretty much even. Northeastern leads in defensive rebounding, field goal percentage, and along with that, they are being more efficient offensively and defensively right now, and they were at home, guys. This is a good bounce back spot for a Northeastern team that lost a very close game in Charleston a couple weeks ago. Now they're home, guys, healthy and leading in key categories at home, guys, which to me is a great play. And again, we're playing with Vegas in this situation as well, right? Money's on Charleston, the line's going down, you're catching reverse line movements. I love this angle, guys. Now, second game that I'm eyeing for today, guys, is college basketball as well. And I'm going to get right to the stats, and then we'll cover the line movements on this game. And it's Jacksonville at North Florida, guys. First and foremost, North Florida is dominating in most of the categories right now. And to make it even better, they've had a tougher strength of schedule over the last 3 games. The AI Analyzer pulls stats for the last 3 games. So it's important for you guys to know who's had the tougher schedule over the last 3. To backtrack a little bit to the game that I was just covering between Charleston and Northeastern, Charleston has had a bit of a tougher schedule over Northeastern over the last 3 games. Now, with this Florida game, North Florida versus Jacksonville, North Florida has had a tougher schedule. They're leading the way, and along with that, too, guys, they're home. Now, let's pull up the stats for this game, guys. This line opened up at -1.5 in favor of Jacksonville, guys. In favor of Jacksonville, money and support right now, rather even, nothing too significant that's moving one side to the other. A little bit more of the money is going to Jacksonville right now on the money line in this game, guys. And to me, this is a situation where these two faced off very similarly to the previous game I was just covering, a game that North Florida won in Jacksonville last time out by 3 points a couple weeks back. Now they're going to North Florida. It could be a revenge game for Jacksonville, but I do trust the team that has the better stats, that are at home, that have faced a tougher strength of schedule, and that have already covered in this season, guys. So these are the 2 games that I'm looking at. NBA is back for today, guys, and there are some games that I want to just cover really quick. I'm not touching NBA by any means, but I do want to let you guys know of some games that I personally believe are telling and trappy. Now today, since it's the first game back from All-Star, anything can happen, guys. These guys, some of them are hungover, some of the guys are more motivated to play, and you want to back the teams with good coaches, guys, because good coaches Forget about the bullshit. They make these teams get to 100% the first date back, and there's no hangover effect. Kind of like the Lakers. Look what happened yesterday to the Lakers. Doncic and LeBron run that team, and they lost against the Hornets, a game that they should have won. Now, game stats, to me, stand out. Memphis at Indiana Pacers, guys. As long as there's no injuries for Indiana Pacers, you're catching a team at home at +2.5. That's a great team, guys. There's 14-8 at home, 30-23. And again, as long as there's no key injuries. Orlando at Atlanta, guys. Orlando at Atlanta. Atlanta won the last game out in Orlando. Orlando's finally healthy again, guys. They're finally healthy again. They're favored in Atlanta for a reason. And to me, I personally don't trust Atlanta. Yes, after the trades, they were sparked up a little bit and shooting great threes. But altogether, guys, Orlando's a better defensive team. Banchero's starting to click again. At least he was before the All-Star break. And they got a guy that nobody talks about that to me is one of the best players in the league, and that's Franz Wagner, guys. This guy does it all. He defends, he rebounds, he shoots the three, he drives it in, and he's honestly their best player in my opinion. Banchero and him are really close, but this kid's a stud that nobody really likes to talk about. Last game that I was eyeing for today that I personally believe is a trappy game as well is a Lakers game, guys. They just lost yesterday. They just got Doncic. They're starting to build that chemistry. Portland's a young team that's going to be motivated to play this team, and you're catching them at +3. At +3, I do like that angle a lot, guys, but I am going to stick with college basketball for today. I do like the NBA game of Orlando versus Atlanta the most when I'm talking about NBA, but college basketball to me presents a lot more value, guys. And if you guys have noticed a certain trend, I've been sticking to offensive rebounding and turnovers. Defense wins championships, offense wins games, guys. And today, the games that I covered for Northeastern specifically cover that. They lead in those key categories, and that's my main lean right now. But for today, I'll be posting the play for free on Instagram, Telegram, Twitter, all my social medias, guys. Once I finalize the play, I want to do a little bit more due diligence, want to track the line movement and see if there's any key injuries prior to posting the play to make sure we go 3-0 today. So that's it for today, guys. If you guys are learning, growing, find this show valuable, I'll ask for returns for you to share the show, guys. 3-0 incoming today, guys. Share the show, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow.